Previously last week on Cockdie, the heroes found a weird toy store and acquired a groupie. Yay. Trying to recover his tiger when Pharius was set upon by vampire spawns. Fighting off the undead fiends, they recovered the bones of Saint Andral and returned to the church. Anthony, arriving first, watches the candles snuffed out and the stained glass reliefs exploded. Strahd descended on Father Lucian's throat. Glass and horror rained down on the procession. You feel the radiant energy drain away from your veins, Anthony. Kardeus, the vampire spawn whom you charmed, looks at Strahd and then back at you and then turns and leaps into a pew of choir boys, ripping out their throats and spraying red across their white robes. And Pharius, upon entering the Church of Chaos, you look at the eyes of Father Lucian in the clutches of Strahd. He gasps, croaking through the din. The bones, replace them within the diocese. The last words catching, then hissing in his throat. You watch as the priest shrivels, features sinking into a leathery husk. Wiping his mouth, Strahd tosses the empty robes to the ground with a dusty poof. Spicy, the faithful's blood makes my nose itch.
Is he sticking around this time?
Oh, I wouldn't miss the party. It looks like a fun time.
Oh wait, so did we make it to the church?
You step within the threshold of the church and you just see rats and bats swarming on people. People like cowering under the pews, being eaten alive. 2 vampire spawns are running through, person to person, ripping out and tearing out their throats and faces.
Cool. Is Alucard supposed to be Strahd?
What? Huh? Huh? No, that's Strahd.
Right. Okay. Those are all my questions.
Anthony, through all the chaos and the whirring death all around you, walks directly forward toward the priest, still grasped by, not Alucard, by, not Dracula, by Strahd.
Alucard.
No, not Alucard, no.
He's going on a very nice walk.
Nosferatu?
He's not Nosferatu and he's not on a walk.
Well, not anymore, obviously. He stopped to get a snack.
Edward?
Anthony?
Yes.
There's no one named Edward here, so you say Edward as you continue to walk forward towards this, the vampire fellow?
I was asking if it was Edward from Twilight.
It's not Edward from Twilight. No. This is what I get. This is the thanks I get. Oh no! Don't turn that on. So you will probably be able to move here. Anthony, since you were the first individual to make it into the church, you look behind you and you see your teammates arriving along with Rictavio and Irina. The whole gang's here.
gang.
However, first on the scene, you would have the initiative. What do you do?
Oh. Well, let's see. Let's see what he can do. Alright, so he's gonna... Since he has the crossbow expert feat, he can ignore reloading properties of his crossbow. So he's gonna shoot both of the vampire spawn.
Alright, so it's going to be straight into combat then. Do you want to do a quippy one-liner before we get initiative?
Suck on this.
What? Suck on what? Blah, blah. All right, everybody, let's roll up some initiative as we dive right into it. Hang on to those. 1 second on those attacks, Anthony. You will be going first. I'm going to give you a free round. However, first, let's get some initiative going. How about that? It looks like Anthony's going to be going twice. He's so fast. So, Anthony, looking around you through the chaos, you not phased at all. Go ahead and load up those crossbows. Who are you shooting at? And do you get to attack with the crossbow twice in one turn?
Since I have the crossbow expert feat, it allows me to ignore. It allows me to ignore the crossbow's reloading. I believe. Give me 1 second. Something went up with this and it took the feet out.
No problem. Yeah, do me a solid. Double check that. And do you have 2 attacks in a turn to use the crossbow, or do you get to use the crossbow in multiple attacks during one attack action?
Let me find it. I do have 2 attacks at 5th level. I can ignore loading crossbows when I have proficiency with them.
And crossbow
And
expert
I can
also
use-
allows you to use your bonus action to make another attack.
Yes.
So you got 3 crossbow shots.
Yes. But does the 17 or 11 I rolled earlier hit?
Depends on what you're shooting.
The 2 vampire spawn.
Ah, that's right. You told me that. Oh, they have. The 17 will hit. The 11 misses, and then go ahead and roll 1 more attack for your 3rd bonus action attack with the crossbow.
I'm actually going to use my Kensei ability and add a 1d4 piercing damage to it.
Oh, it's hot.
So it takes 9 piercing damage.
All right, I've got the damage. And then we're going to go into the initiative order. And since, Anthony, you are at the top of the initiative order, it's going to be your turn. So you quickly load your crossbow and sink one directly into the vampire spawn. And it is your turn. You're acting so fast.
Okay, so he's going to run to the vampire spawn he hit. I don't know which one it is. Oh.
Choose one. There's one on the left over here and one on the right.
Yeah, let's just say this one.
Okay.
Gonna hit them twice with a sword. Not gonna hit them once with his sword. Then he's gonna kick them, giving him a +2 to his AC. And then he's gonna use his bonus action to shoot this one right here, I believe. I'm gonna check the Kensei ability real quick.
All right, and so you know, if you are engaged with the target, it's going to give you disadvantage on a ranged shot.
Not with crossbow expert.
Not with the crossbow expert.
Okay, everyone, to take it back. You guys fucking crossbow experts.
It's really
Listen,
nice.
listen.
All right,
Crossbow
that's
expert, just forget everything you know about crossbows.
badass. I'm
Essentially what
picturing
it
you
is.
just lightsabering this guy and then, like, shooting the other guy with the crossbow behind your back.
You may just half Angel Van Helsing.
Hell yeah. Vampire Hunter is badass.
I'm gonna take it the 26 and the 20 both hit.
26 hits, I've got the 8 damage, and then the 20 on the crossbow for the other vampire
No,
spawn
that-
also hits.
That's not damage, that's a roll for an unarmed strike for his second attack during that action.
No, that would miss. Okay, I fucked that up then. Go ahead and roll damage for the short sword attack, and then roll damage for the crossbow as well.
It's gonna be 12 on the one he's at and 9 on the other one.
Damn! You guys watch your friend go ham on these vampire spawn. Very, I believe that's going to be your turn, correct, Anthony?
Yep, that's it. That's all of it.
Damn, all right, Pharius, you're up. You just see your friend chop his way through the chaos, and what are you going to do?
Pharius will draw the new weapon that Kardeus gave him and look at it, and testing its weight for a moment before he takes his thumb and just draws it along the blade, and as the blood spills out across the metal, it suddenly combusts and coats the blade in flame as he rushes forward. Also taking 4 damage.
All right, where are you headed?
Let's see where I can get it with 30. Am I allowed to go up and then around the corner?
Yeah, I'll put you right there. That makes sense.
Alright.
So you find yourself right at the edge of this swirling nest of bats.
Am I within range to strike?
Yes, you are.
Hell yeah. It's an 18 hit.
Yeah, you're easily able to, like, start swatting some of these bats, cutting them in half.
So 7 slashing and 5 radiant and 4 fire.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And then because 5th level, I actually get a second attack. With 22 hit.
Yeah, 22 hits the bats.
5 slashing, 4 radiant, and 6 fire.
With your new weapon, you are able, in a whirlwind, to execute every single bat like a blender. You just turn them all into a fine mist that sprays out all over the walls.
He'll just kind of look over his shoulder. You know, Kardeus, I quite like this weapon.
Ah, you're doing it good justice. I'm very glad I gave it to you.
Do we turn into anime characters for this fight? Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh no, I'm about to fuck
Anna.
everything. Just you wait.
Or form of.
And with that, it's going to be Strahd's turn. He's going to step over the corpse of Father Lucian and make his way directly towards you, Pharius,
Okay.
placing himself directly between you and the dais. He's going to make a swipe attack. You feel a strong hand on your shoulder turn you around as you feel, for a moment, victorious over all the bats as the gore and the viscera rains down. No coronavirus here. You're turned around and look up into a very toothy grin.
Oh, hello.
I'm assuming a 24 hits you.
Yeah.
Need you to make a
Repeat that.
Sorry, that took me a lot of. It's probably a strength. Give me a strength saving throw.
Would it not be Dex?
Whoa!
I'll accept a dex throw.
Ah, okay, that's much better.
Barely able to wiggle out of his grasp, you feel the fingers tighten around you, and you're just able to slip away. Gonna make a
Strength
second.
is not my strong suit.
Second grasp at you. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and give me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh my
8.
god, you slippery son of a bitch!
Wiggle out of him again. All right, that's going to be Strahd's turn. Then we got to do a spawn.
Sorry, but I would prefer if you asked for consent.
Yeah, tell him Pharius no means no.
Oh, don't tell me you're going to hashtag me too me. We're going to get a spawn's turn. We'll go ahead and do this guy. Right, Anthony. He's going to take a swipe against you. I think that's going to miss.
Multi-attack, claws plus 6.
11 to hit you, Anthony. And a 12 to hit you again.
Sorry to say, they both miss.
Damn it, damn it!
My plans, they're going to shit. Oh, and all the bats are already dead. Licking the charmed vampire spawn who Kardeus had successfully charmed last session.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah, looking over his shoulder, he's like kind of trying to blend into the background, trying not poke out and make himself notice at all. He's just eviscerating another choir boy, screaming out in agony.
Not really my problem.
No, it's nobody's problem except for those choir boys.
They shouldn't have sounded so bad.
Terrible harmony, all out of tune. Kardeus, it is your turn.
Right. Where is this shot? Oh, it's conveniently close. Okay. Let me. Oh, nope, that was the whole map. I'm gonna summon. Gonna summon the frog.
Sapius?
Sapius.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me get his token. And yes, I'm summoning him directly on top of Strahd, but not from a great height, just it's encumbersome, but
Got it.
I'd also like to use my flight.
Where are you
To get
flying
on-
to? Oh, to
on
get
top
on
of-
top of Sapius.
Yep.
All right, you guys all watch as with some super secret hand signs, you watch your ninja devil friend summon a giant toad on top of Strahd.
Good God, you saw the sound effects.
Landing on top of Strahd, you successfully fly up and on top of Sapius. Is that your go?
Yeah. Oh, let me roll up Sapius. Initiative.
Come on, low initiative. Come on, low initiative.
Oh, how dare you, the audacity.
Hey, still be able to go this round if he rolls low.
It doesn't matter.
Ah.
I did it out of spite.
That is going to make it one of the rats swarms 10. Rat swarm is gonna go ahead and crawl its way on over to there. The whip around and attack, Anthony. Doesn't look good. Yeah, at your nipping at your heels, you see probably a couple hundred rats try and bite you, but your leathery boots are too thick. And that's going to make it one of the vampire spawn's turns. This vampire spawn is going to come directly up to Pharius. Seeing his master strike at Pharius, he's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks. Ew. And you. Great. Yeah, both of those miss, and he's not happy, and he pouts, and he goes home.
What's he attacking Pharius with?
Claws. He's clawing at you.
Okay. So they'd make contact, but there'd almost be like a metal scraping sound as they harmlessly deflect off. Like just his skin. Which is strange, because he's not wearing armor.
Ooh. Alright, and then finally, Rictavo and Irina are going to swarm in here. Tavio's going to go there. Obviously, Irina's going to go there. Rictavio is going to go ahead and make an attack at the rat swarm. That one's going to hit. That one's going to hit too. Yeah, so you watch Rictavio unsheath a cane sword and tear into these rats. It's going to bring us back to the top of the initiative order, and that would be now Sapiens. So the Toad's turn.
Right. Oh, I guess I wouldn't know how God is at this point. I'm gonna try to bite it.
Biting Strahd?
Yeah, I know. So disrespectful. So blasphemous.
It does seem like the tables have turned a little bit.
Nah, you can't bite him.
Now with an 8, unfortunately, it just gums him a little bit, unsuccessfully.
The intended thing.
Oh, he looks quite vicious. Gotta admire the spirit. Anthony!
So now there's a bunch of rat.
I didn't catch that, buddy. You were a little choppy.
I said, I was talking so said now there's a bunch of rats.
Oh no, it's getting worse. Sorry, buddy, you're
Is it better
going
now?
full robot. Oh, a little bit better, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to attack the vampire spawn again and use my bonus action to do flurry of blows.
All right, go ahead, flurry of blows. Roll up your attacks. All right, 20, 15, 15, and 26 all hit. Lit up. Oh, god damn. So we got 5, 6, 11 plus 5. That's going to be 16 plus 9 is 25. All right, I've got all the damage onto that vampire spawn. He's starting to look rough.
No. Yeah.
I don't know when it's rude to like cut people off when they're being a robot voice, or I mean I can't just let it go. I'm not sure when to jump in though. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, Pharius. But I got your text.
You just say, "Hey, you're being a robot."
Robot, what you do, Robo? Oh, no disrespect. I got the attacks. I've got the damage. I've got the 25 damage. Let's go, Pharius. Yeah, you just see your buddy Anthony wail and beat the shit out of the vampire spawn. It's your turn.
Alright. Turn from the bat, facing Strahd, the flaming sword in hand. Am I technically flanking with Sapiens?
Yeah, that sounds about right. You got them back to back.
Alright. I'm going to make 2 attacks against Strahd.
Okay.
Oof.
It's gonna miss. 17 hits.
Okay. Ten slashing, 1 radiant, and
There's the
4
one
fire.
radiant in there, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I've got the 15 damage.
And then glance around. Like, well, if you're gonna keep striking at me, I'd rather not take as much. And so Pharius is going to wolf out.
Wolf out. Initiate Japanese transformation sequence. Shing, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. All right, you successfully transform into your werewolf form. Is that going to be it for your turn, sir?
Yep.
All right, who's going to be then Strahd's turn? Take a couple more pokes at you. Ooh. As you try and backstep and wiggle away from him, something catches on your foot and he grabs you by the throat and pulls you in. Two natural 20s in a row. Oh dear. It's about to be a bad situation for you, Pharius, as he grins at you. The smile gets a little too wide and you hear his jaws unhinge. See how strong that fur is. Wow.
Impenetrable.
The odds.
If only.
So it's going to be 16 piercing damage.
Okay, is it magic?
Yes.
Frick. Okay, I only take half from non-magic attacks. Proceed.
And 20 necrotic damage, which will reduce your maximum health by 20.
Okay. So that's 36 damage total.
That's going to be Strahd's turn. Vampire Spawn.
So as the attacks go through, Pharius's eyes start to faintly glow blood red.
Ooh. Ooh. Pharius does a 17 or an 18 hit.
17 meets. So yeah, they both hit.
A vampire can grapple a target. No, he's just going to do damage.
That's right.
2 claw attacks. First attack for 8.
Are these magic?
Do vampires have magic claws?
I don't believe so.
Alright, yeah, let's say no, and go ahead and make the piercing damage that you took previously non-magical. So the 16 initially, that's
Okay.
just piercing from his fangs. The necrotic damage is magical, but yeah, that piercing
Yeah.
wouldn't. I don't know why the vampire's teeth were considered magical items by my brain for a moment, but that's silly.
And then 8 and how much damage?
It's going to be 8 and 10. 10 is the second one from the vampire spawn who just claws into you from over here.
4 and 5, 7, 9.
This vampire kills yet another choir boy. That was the last one. All the choir boys are now dead.
Pharius is not looking good.
And then we come to Kardeus in the initiative order.
Oh, yay. Does being on the toes give me the high ground?
Naturally, being on the toad always gives you the high ground.
Oh, yes. Nice. That thing alive?
Which thing? Yes, he has been untouched. He still looks fine.
Not one of mine, is it?
No, yours is balls deep in a choir boy right now.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well,
Yeah, 25
add-
definitely hits. 7, okay, got it.
add 4 to that.
All right, 11.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. 31. Got it. That will be at the end of Kardeus' turn, and then that brings us to the rats. Oh, the rats still up. Oh, no. Rats are still up, but barely.
Go ahead and give Anthony a little nibble.
Ooh, 18 hits you, Anthony?
My last attack, I made unarmed strikes, right?
Right, so you have the +2 bonus to your AC.
Yes, so it does not hit.
Oh, shit. You got 19 AC. God damn.
Oh, actually, would be this damage, because there's most of the rats are dead. But I didn't hit you, so it don't matter. That's going to be Vampire Spawn's turn, who is beat up as hell. He's going to go ahead and make 2 swipes. Anthony, are you currently grappled by this Vampire Spawn?
I don't think anyone's touched Anthony yet.
Well, he got a piece of you this time. Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
So he's going to grab you and then try and give you a little smooch. 23 on the bite attack.
Yeah.
It's going to be 1d6 plus 3 and then 2d6 necrotic. 1 for 4 piercing damage. And then 7 necrotic. So please reduce your hit point maximum by 7.
Do you round up or down for half
I round
damage?
down. It's just my brain always
Oh.
rounds down. I know the rules do it some ways differently, but my brain just... It can't take nuance. I'm very stupid, so I can only round down.
Okay, so Asimar have resistance to necrotic damage.
Nice. So half of 7 would be 3.
Yeah.
Rictavio and Irina will take their turns, and I don't think I rolled for Irina's last turn, so we'll do an extra attack for her. Where's Irina's stat block? I'm looking for it. It's in the back of the book here somewhere. Oh, maybe it's in the front. Shit, it's in the front. Nope, that's a picture of Irina. It's not her stat block, though. Damn it! How did this happen? Role playing as Irina. A human noble. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. She's a lot weaker than I thought she was. Oh, shit. I thought she actually had, like, a stat block. Alright, she's gonna go ahead and make a shot with a rapier. Take a shot with her rapier, and it's not going to hit Strahd. Neither is that. So you see Irina step forward and try and help. Sweet soul. What a nice heart. Heart's in the right place. Rictavio is going to make 2 sword cane attacks against the rats there. That's probably going to clean up the rest of the rats. Well, the rats are still up. Rolled low. So you see, with maybe a little bit too much flourish, Rictavio leaping around with his cane sword.
How about the villains?
Sapiens, it is your turn.
Right.
gonna try to bite the vampire again, as you do.
As you do.
There's a 19 hit Strahd.
19 hits up, and you guys watch the tongue wrap around.
7 piercing, 10 poison, plus a grapple with a escape DC of 13 for strength.
Got it.
That's all.
Grappled. Anthony, you're up.
Anthony is gonna try and finish off this vampire spawn.
Get him.
Okay.
$23 is going to hit, 11's going to miss. Get rid of some of these commoners, so at least half of these poor faithfuls are dead, slaughtered terribly. So go and roll up damage for that 23 short sword attack, and then you got a bonus action attack.
I don't think I get a bonus action attack. Don't do.
You get one.
Not if I don't do an unarmed strike.
Oh, okay.
Or use my. Or I could do the crossbow.
There you go.
I'm gonna crossbow Strahd. Strahd, yeah.
That would be a vampire hunter move. Wow, nice roll.
Round the back, just. Strahd's gonna take 15 piercing damage.
Very nice. You guys watch one of his eyeballs poke out, skewered by a lance, a bolt shot by Anthony. Pharius.
That's gonna be hit.
Aiden, Anthony's turn. Pharius, you're up, man.
Alright. Ah, thank God. So, at the top of Pharius's turn, there's like a twitch of almost like a feral look, but then he maintains composure and continues focusing on Strahd.
Who are you swinging at? Strahd?
Strahd.
19 will hit.
Alright.
Right, I've got the 12 damage and then the 6 for 18.
Nope. Okay. That is my turn.
All right, so Pharius, as you are currently having your life drained out of your neck, you feel your feet lift up off the ground, as Strahd himself is also lifted off the ground by a giant toad tug wrapped around his middle. Okay, go ahead, take a nibble. I think I was gonna hit now. 18?
18 hits.
Oh, that's right. Who meets it? So 8 piercing damage.
Reduced to 4.
Then 16 necrotic damage, which will reduce your maximum by 16.
Yeah, well. Pharius goes down.
You all watch your dear friend, the werewolf, fall to the ground. bending over him, Strahd, laughing, chuckling darkly, picks through his robes and then, hesitating, stopping for but a moment, lifts out the sack of St. Andral's bones and deposits them within his robes.
I'm sorry, that's a question. Is he allowed to do anything while grappled?
Yeah, you can make attacks as normal while grappled.
What's the point of being grappled, bro? I thought those were a disadvantage when you're grappled. Or is that
I think you do have disadvantage when you're grappled, you're correct.
Maybe.
So that second attack was a 19, so it still hits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say that he is still wrapped up in this giant tongue toad. That's gonna be a problem. How strong would you say that the frog's toad is?
pretty decently strength.
I mean, it's just how he survives, by consuming his prey. No big deal.
Right?
Alright, let's go ahead and make a strength check for Strahd and see if he can get out of this grapple.
Oh wait, one moment. No, go on.
Does 12 get out of the tongue?
No.
Oh no, he struggles and fights, but as he pulls away from the tongue, it elastically sucks up and straps back onto him. He is perturbed, however, he is successfully able to remove the bones of St. Andral. Struggling as he is, it's not an easy situation, it's quite difficult. You don't make it an easy time for him, is what I'm trying to say. He does successfully get the bones back, and still grappled. That's where he's going to end his turn. The vampire son, seeing that his master's in trouble, will attempt to attack the tongue. A 20 and an 18. Do those hit Sapien?
They do.
I don't think they hit very hard. So it's going to be 5 piercing. And an additional 8 necrotic, which will lower your maximum by 8, or Sapien's maximum by 8.
Hmm.
And then only one of them can be a bite attack. And only if he's clawed on. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that damage because both of these should be claw attacks.
Oh.
Sorry. So the first one will be 9 slashing damage. And the second one will be 7 slashing damage.
Does it reduce the hit point max?
No, I'm sorry. That is for a bite attack only, and neither of these attack will reduce the hit point maximum. So 16 slashing total for Sapiens.
Cool.
I'll end the spawn's turn. The charm spawn. Really having a tough time. He looks around. Most people are dead or dying horribly, bleeding out in agony. He is going to try and sneak away. Doesn't want to really attack anyone who's left here.
Do I see him trying?
What's your passive perception?
16.
You sure do.
Is he still charmed?
He is still charmed.
Oh. Well, can I just have him sit down somewhere and behave himself?
Looking back over to his shoulder, right as he's about to like open the door and creep out, like surreptitiously, sneakily, he catches your eye. And he's like, "Oh, I wasn't trying to leave. I'll just sit right here." And he goes over to the side wall and has a seat.
He would have been charmed 1 minute after anyway.
The charm only lasts 1 minute.
No, it lasts while they're within range of me and 1 minute thereafter.
Got it. So yeah, he stays within range, and he will end his turn. Kardeus, you're up.
Cool. Yeah, can I? Yeah. Does 20 hit Strahd?
Yes, it does.
12 damage.
12 firebolt damage. All right, I've got it.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay, that will make it. The rats, the spawns, and then back up to Sapiens. All right. Can't believe these rats are still up. They'll keep on nibbling. Rats got a nibble.
Oh god.
Hey, so man, Anthony, 18 hits you, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, sure does.
A lot of them are dead at this point, so it's just going to be a d6. It's going to be 2 piercing damage from the rats. And the spawn will take a couple swipes at you. 19 and a 20.
Both hit.
This is going to be 4 piercing damage. And 3 necrotic damage, which will reduce your maximum by 3.
Since I'm resistant, it's only 1.
No, you're fine. Only do one. Resisting. 4 plus 3. And then it's going to be 8 slashing damage from the claw attack.
Eight slashing from the claw.
I'm sorry?
You said 8 on the 8 from the claw?
Correct. It's going to be 8 slashing damage from the claw. So, apply resistances as appropriate. Rictavio, go ahead and use a sword cane against the rats again. That one will hit. The second one misses. It gets a few more of those rats. They still seem pretty aggressive. Those rats are really hanging in there, surprisingly. Back up to the top. Sapiens.
Can I try to bite Strahd again?
Bite on Strahd.
Since he's grappled, does that give me advantage?
I believe it does, and the 22 will succeed.
Cool. He takes that damage and I get to swallow him.
Swallowed Strahd. Only a few people can say they've swallowed Strahd. Heyo.
9, 10, 11, 12 damage with 9 being piercing, 3 being poison, and he gets swallowed.
Got it. Okay, I've got the damage.
That's it. That's it for him. He's second there. There's none of that.
He's dead now. We got him. We
he's
defeated
not
Strahd.
dead. He's not dead. That he can't come out. So
Does Pharius get pulled with him?
are you attached to him?
Oh,
Strahd
good
was
question.
Holding Pharius.
Do the little like aggressive thing where he like shakes the thing in his mouth.
Okay, I've got the damage. I'll say that, Pharius, you are pulled right up to the tip, the lips of this frog, and you look directly into its eyes before you get half swallowed. You're half in and out of this toad. You are currently grappled by the toad now.
Okay.
So Strahd is holding onto your ankle, and inside of this toad, who's wrapped around his tongue, around Strahd, and you're halfway submerged in this toad's mouth.
Cool. Just dangling limply because I'm unconscious.
Taking no damage, but you are raised up and flailing about unconscious in the air. Anthony.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, give me a second. I just...
Yeah, you kind of hear like a crashing from over on the side of the room and look over just in time to see Strahd whip through the air in a toad's tongue and get swallowed, and then see whipping around, still being held onto by Strahd, an unconscious Pharius in werewolf form.
Well. I'm gonna use a key point to disengage.
You disengage from vampire spawn?
Disengage. Get. Use the. Yeah. From a bonus action, yeah. And he's gonna make his way over here to Pharius and see if he can touch him, because Asimar get healing hands. I think that's what they're called. Healing
You
something
reach
or
out,
other.
glowing light on your fingertips, and you touch your friend Pharius.
He gets 5 HP.
Whoa.
Pharius, you come back to life. And you are suspended in air with a vampire still clutching towards you, half swallowed by a giant toad.
Alright.
It's another day at the office. Is that going to be your turn,
Thank you.
Anthony?
Uses. I think that does take my action, so yeah. That's my turn, yep.
It's a clutch turn. Pharius, you are now conscious and grappled. What do you do?
Well, no longer in werewolf form because that goes away as soon as I drop to 0 HP. Also, the sword is no longer on fire.
Just to clarify, is Pharius grappled by the toad or the vampire?
The vampire is still holding on to Pharius, and because the vampire is inside the toad now, Pharius has been somewhat pulled into the toad's mouth. However, the toad is not actively trying to hold on and bite Pharius. He's a friend. Toad knows.
Pharius will attempt to escape being grappled.
Go ahead and make a strength. Guess it would be a strength saving throw.
7.
Unfortunately, that's not quite enough to break free of the iron grip.
Not much I can do with half inside a frog's mouth. Can I kick at Strahd to try and get him to let go?
Kick the Sapiens right in his stomach.
Yeah, yeah, that's my turn then.
It's a precarious situation hanging out of this frog's mouth. You let itself sort itself out. Don't worry about it. Probably you'll be fine. I mean, you know, what's the worst that could happen? It's already caught inside of a giant toad. This is game over. He's screwed. And then you feel a pressure swelling up from inside the frog. You all watch the frog, sapien, swell and start to fill the room. The pews are knocked back as the toad continues to swell. And then you all hear a like an enormous burping frog croak as this mass of gas is expelled from Sapiens.
So is he just not in there? Because he was blinded and restrained inside.
I understand. And you, perplexed, look inside Sapiens. You're like, Sapiens, and he opens his mouth and you look inside there. No vampires.
Cool.
I have an idea, but I'm not going to say anything.
I mean, at this point, at least he's gone.
This guy is going to go ahead and play He's going to move directly backwards, disengaging, and then spider climb up the walls and out of the broken stained glass.
About how far away is it gone?
About how far away is the vampire spawn who just retreated?
Yeah.
He went up over the wall. He's probably just on the other side of the church's outer wall. Not more than 30, 40 feet away, but he is not within line of sight. Rats will go ahead and take their turn against... you, Kardeus?
I mean, I'm on top of the frog, so...
Nope, never mind then. They can't get up there. That's way too high. He'll attack Sapiens.
That'll hit.
Sapiens will take 5 damage. 5 chewing damage. Piercing.
Disrespect.
Hate to see violence in the animal kingdom. That's some red on frog violence. No good. Then the other vampire spawn will go. Seeing Strahd and the other vampire spawn retreat, this one will also run away out of the stained glass since they are hurt as hell. They too will try and disappear into the night. Rictavio, seeing the tide turn a little bit here, will continue to lash out at the weakest enemy and say,
Yes, how about you? You stood no chance against us. Ha ha.
Oh wait, he's still around?
Oh, but of course, I wouldn't miss a good fight for the world.
Is this him?
That is Rictavio, yes.
Okay. Are we still in combat?
The rats are still in, yes, there are some rats, and you are still in combat, but you do take stock, a quick stock, looking around. The only vampire spawn still here is the one you currently charmed.
It's just rats.
Irina scores a hit on the rats. And with a bit of a flourish, she goes ahead and takes care of the last of the rats. You guys are now out of combat.
Oh no, I want the frogs to eat Rictavio.
Oh, no.
Well, it was quite a good battle we had there, wasn't it? Oh, but I can tell I'm going to really enjoy my travels with air. Oh no!
Does a 23 hit?
Oh, yes, it does.
12 piercing, 4 poison, and he's grappled.
Have you? No, wait. I should have known the tiger thieves are trying to do me in. Haven't they, villain?
You can make a save or whatever.
To try and get out of the grapple?
Yeah, because I have to bite him again to do the swallow. And I can't really do that unless they take their turn.
Just let me go ahead and put the damage down. I can tell you really want to kill Rictavio because he has an amazing Welsh accent and everybody loves him, but you go ahead and kill him. Bye. I mean, everyone just loves his Welsh accent so much, but if you have to get rid of him, I would understand, and the audience would totally be like, oh no, you totally don't do that, Kardeus. We love the Welsh, love him so much. Don't kill him, no.
Oh no, Kardeus, there's a hashtag. You're worse than Strahd. It's official.
No, there's too many NPCs walking around. We didn't want him coming along in the first place.
I did. I don't know. I like Kardeus. I like not Kardeus. Rictavio.
No, Kardeus, totally stop. Oh.
Such a good Welsh accent. That's what the accent is.
So
Right.
for the
Well-
grapple check, it is a strength
Yeah.
saving throw, correct?
I guess so.
Well, you tell me. You're grappling him, right? As the escape DC of 13.
The save.
Yes, okay. Okay, I'm out.
It would
So-
be strength.
You rolled a 10, and he has a -1. He has a 9 in his strength, so a 9. So you try and escape the grapple. You
No.
can hear the fear in his voice and the sweat, the slime on his body is not entirely, it's not entirely toad slime from the tug. He is quite sweaty at this point as he sees you're trying to kill his ass.
Does a 18 hit?
Why do you have advantage?
Because he's restrained.
18 hits.
Wait. Can
Gonna swallow him with that one. Plus the 12 piercing, 2 poison.
Like, we can make a deal. You go ahead and keep Sam. I don't even want Sam back. Oh, no! Oh.
You weren't gonna get him back.
And he hears you, muffled. From within Sapien's belly, you hear,
Oh, Sam, you haven't heard the last of Rictavio, Van Oricton.
About how much?
Can
Oh,
Oh, I was gonna ask if Anthony couldn't
Anthony, your robo voice in his
me.
heart again. Damn it. I'm
Mm.
sorry, bud.
at all.
I'm sorry, bud. We can't understand you. What were you
He was
saying over there,
asking if
Kardeus?
Anthony could intervene.
What? I didn't say anything.
You're okay.
Internet's
All
being
right.
weird tonight. I'm sorry, guys. Anthony trying to intervene with Roctavio being swallowed. I'll say that you could try and assist, like open up the toad's mouth and then reach in there
Oh,
and pull him
I
out.
meant before he swallowed him. I meant before he swallowed him because I had a thing that could have stopped. this
I mean, he's still bitten before he was swallowed.
Swallowing. Yeah, but it could like delay the swallow and give him another chance to escape. It
I
also
don't.
requires
It happens with the bite.
Unfortunately, Anthony, it happened so fast. The tongue just shot out and
though.
sucked him up and swallowed him in a blink of an eye. Happened just like that, and you were unable to stop it.
Can I tell by like what he's doing inside his stomach how much like energy or like health he has left in there?
You're surprised. He's putting up quite a bit more fight than you thought he would.
Okay, I'll leave him in there a bit. I don't know what turns are working, but I'm gonna roll the 3d6 for the acid.
Go ahead. You continue to hear, oh, you'll never defeat Van Richter, no.
So yeah,
You can technically make attacks from the inside, they'd just be at disadvantage.
it's not even that. They have no effect in there. He's restrained, so he can't really make attacks anyway. And he's blind.
You can make attacks while restrained.
Can
It's
you?
just a disadvantage.
Is it the same? Oh, hold up.
Restrained might be a little different. I feel like restrained would be you're tied
It's
up.
not like grappled, because you can be grappled if you have like somebody holding your ankle. But restrained is like you're literally tied up.
Yeah, I love getting restrained by my girlfriend. Comes over with the whip and give me a good lift and then wake up. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. Attack rolls against a creature who is restrained has advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Oh, I guess that's it.
So he can still attack. So he can try to kill the frog to get out.
Does he have disadvantage on his checks? Just disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, not strength saving throws. Oh, well, that makes sense.
I mean, I don't know what they use to get out of there. It's usually just kind of it. And it kind of. The only thing it says
According
about
to the
escaping
swallow
is that,
thing, they have to kill it to get out, but he can still try to kill it while from the inside.
I guess so. Can I just dismiss the toad at that point?
Disappear
I
into
don't
the
really know
nether.
what happens, but can I put him back in the totem?
Absolutely. You tear up the totem and
Yeah.
disappears.
I'll let it sort itself out over there.
Can only have one swallow creature at a time. If the toad dies, the swallow creature is no longer restrained by its can escape the corpse.
I don't know where they go when they're in the totem.
Do they go to like another plane?
Not exactly. It never really specified. It's just like you capture a creature and they're kind of. It's like a Pokeball.
Okay.
So like
That'd be hard to rule.
a pocket.
DM discretion at this point.
Have you guys seen Midnight Gospel when Clarence falls inside of his pouch and he just falls in free fall into beautiful colors and psychedelic music?
Yeah.
That's where the toad goes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Psychedelic.
So if that's the case, then yeah, Rictavio would go with it. Rip Rictavio.
No, he's not dead, right? He's fine. Don't worry. God, Anthony, just the most. Oh God.
Bad
Sorry, Anthony, you're
Kill
still
a
robo-chopping us. I'm sorry,
Octavio, you
bud.
tried to kill him. Oh no.
I didn't try
you're
to
doing
kill
it
him. I teach him a lesson.
So, you guys find yourself back in the church, out of combat for the moment, if a little disturbed by all the broken glass and broken bodies lying on the floor around you.
Can I wait like 5 minutes?
Yes,
I'm
of
still
course.
rolling 3 6s. 20 acid damage wherever he is.
You guys hear from another pocket dimension.
Those are D8s, not 6s.
Up. You're correct. Not 20. Don't take that. $13.
Slightly less screams than you thought before, but they're echoing
Pharius
through
is
the
just gonna sit down on one of the broken pews or wherever, just take a rest, breathing heavy.
You had a hard day. You can take a breather. You can go ahead and take a rest, friend.
Oh yeah. Pharius almost died today.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he didn't have anything that the big bad wanted. I mean, you gotta be careful with those sticky fingers.
Yeah. His max HP is currently reduced to 22 out of 58.
Yeah, he
7
like.
acid damage.
Yeah, you guys got ripped into a little bit there, but you are safe for the moment. Unfortunately, unable to replace the bones of Saint Andral within the altar. Looking down, you do see the priest, the body of Father Lucian there on the ground. Not sure if this was 100% success. You are alive, and for the moment, you're safe. Taking a moment to plan your next move. Rest and recover within this this corpse of a church. We're going to take a 5-minute break.
8 acid damage.
Somewhere, Rictavio screams out in pain, everlasting like 1,000 years in the Sarlacc.
Another 6, and that's my last bit of acid damage.
Plot twist, Rictavio is an immortal being.
Alright,
Should
so
raise
after
to
that,
God.
after that last little 5 minutes of him being in there, I'm gonna summon Saltus back and have him throw up his stomach and squish Rictavio out of it.
Yeah, in a giant pile of slime and throw up stomach acid.
Oh, great Scott, you wouldn't believe what it's like in there. Good gravy. Oh, Jesus, they're back, and they're trying to assassinate me.
I'll dismiss sleepiness.
All right, 5-minute break. Seriously, it's Rictavio. A giant green slime pool of throw up. We'll be back here in 5. feeling lucky that you were able to survive your second encounter with Strahd, you look over and see Irina with a disturbed look on her face. Not happy that he got away again, the son of a bitch. She, with a look of consternation and disgust, steps over Rictavio, who is squelching and sticky all over the ground, almost begging for his life in a bubbly mess up at Kardeus.
As it should be.
Look, please, just let me live. Keep the tiger. Samuel will be in good hands, I can tell with you. Just don't kill me, and I'll be on my way.
I just wanted him to know that at any given time, I could.
I respect your authority. I know my place now, and that's under your boot.
I want him to kiss my boot.
Okay, I mean, really, it's not necessary. Okay, yeah, it's not something I won't get in out, but here, let me go ahead and give it a...
I feel like I should. Oh, wait. There's a thing for this. Every time I do something evil, I gain like pluses to something. It's under Devil's Favor. Does this count as evil?
You guys see just like a revolving +1 above Kardeus, like +1, +1, +1. Tick, 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 tick.
Good.
Making someone grovel for fearing of their life. It could be evil. I mean, some people like that, but I mean.
Mhm.
Alright. Can I take out my herbalism kit and start trying to make health potions?
Absolutely. Yeah, you guys have a moment here.
Cool.
Can I pull out my alchemist supplies and help?
Of course.
Oh yeah, Pharius is gonna need these. Plus I spent up all mine because someone had AoE. I mean, I'm not gonna say any names or anything, but Anthony.
Whoa. I thought we were keeping this nameless. You just got doxxed there, bro.
Oof.
So, you go ahead and take a moment to craft some potions up with advantage from Pharius. Providing some help. Go ahead and roll.
I was given shit as to why it wasn't my fault for the AoE, but I was muted.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, we got you back, buddy.
Trust me, it was a very convincing argument. I won. You didn't have a single counter argument. Like I won.
You knew multiple. Okay, I mentioned on multiple instances that my character is a demon. You pick a character, you're like, oh no, I didn't know that they were.
Well,
Here we go.
well, he has resistance to both Radiant and Necrotic. I figured you had resistance to both as well.
I'm not. Oh my god.
I just figured it worked both ways.
I am a fiend.
So, when making potions, is it an alchemy check? How does that go exactly?
You roll the kit. Hold up.
You gotta roll the kit
I believe
roll.
for herbalism it'd be like wisdom, and for herbalism it'd be like nature, and alchemist would be some sciencey thing.
Intelligence, probably.
Yeah, probably wisdom. Blah, blah. Wisdom for herbalism.
Oh, what's your wisdom bonus?
Good enough.
Good. All right, with a 13, you successfully craft the potions you were trying to make. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you were making healing potions, correct?
Mhm.
Go ahead and take, with their current supplies, go ahead and take 3 greater healing potions.
Oh, merciful DM.
Nice.
You guys need it without a healer on hand. Hopefully I'll be able to derp some cleric into your party, but we'll see, we'll see. So, taking a moment, you successfully get some potions going. You get some pots. Any other... I'd say it probably takes you guys a short rest to make some pots. You guys take your time here in the church and stepping over the different corpses. You create your pots, and if you would like, you can roll up some hit dice to recover for your short rest.
Even those of us creating potions.
Yeah, potions isn't exactly a physically intensive. While you have to sit and focus, I find that focusing on some tasks can be very relaxing.
Okay. I can live with that.
This
Leave
uses
it at that
all.
for now.
Minecraft.
Man, gotta take a long rest to get my HP back. Freaking necrotic damage sucks.
You gotta hit that maximum reduction. Get your
Yeah.
first.
That's wild. My 2-hit die roll got me to my new maximum HP.
Mhm. Nice.
As you pass the hours away and the light, the soft hue coming into the now windowless church, hear a ringing in the distance like bells?
Oh dear, what is it now?
So, okay. Vampire spawns can regain hit points, right?
Oh, yes.
Can I put the vampire spawn I have charmed inside the frog?
God damn it. Player's always trying to
won't-
break my brain.
It won't die, right? It regains hit points all of its turns, so it can stand up to the acid damage that it gets.
What's the average acid damage? How many dice does it say to roll for acid damage?
It's a 3d6, but there is an average. Hold up.
10.
3d6
Yeah,
would be 10.
But yeah, it's a never-ending cycle.
It's funny you say that because the regeneration for a vampire spawn would be 10. So,
Oh, how convenient.
you meander on up to your vampire friend spawn.
Hey, come here, buddy. I'm
Yes,
just...
what's up? How can I help you, Kardeus?
Oh, no. It's not much. I just need you to not be visible everywhere.
Oh, of course, I could always hide in the shadows. I'm quite stealthy. Here, watch. And he tries to leap into the shadows stealthily.
Does it work?
Natural 1. It doesn't work at all.
Well, it's as great as that is. It's just...
Pretty good,
it's
huh?
not good. Not good enough. Sorry.
What?
But
Seriously? I thought I was doing pretty good.
look, I have another place for you to go. If you could just close your eyes for me and trust me.
Of course.
Yes.
I trust you implicitly. And he closes his eyes, kind of putting his arms out to the side like Jesus.
Gonna summon the toad and like slowly open its mouth and just kind of shove the vampire into there.
Strange. It feels kind of humid and warm. This is a wild sensation. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. You know, just keep your eyes closed. It's fine. Trust me.
What's the wrong one?
Oh, fuck.
But yes, slowly, like arching, you can almost hear the creaking of wood as the toad lowers its jaw and mouth around the vampire spawn with his eyes shut. All right, should I keep closing my eyes?
Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry.
Okay, just let me know.
Gonna have the frog like slowly pull the vampire into its stomach using its tongue.
Boom.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what's that?
Dismiss it right away.
Well, this raises another question.
Oh?
Doesn't it only last for 1 minute outside of range?
Yeah.
And wouldn't a pocket dimension-like thing be out of range?
Yeah. But at that point, I mean, what's it gonna?
He's gonna come back pissed.
Well, yeah, he would, but
Looking
Yeah.
outside at the constant constant bell noises, you guys see a cart walking down the middle of the street in front of the church. Pastries! Get your pastries here! Unlimited supply while they last. Come get them!
is that Dream Pie Lady?
Pastries here! Get your pastries!
Night egg.
Oh, I love that old woman. Let me go out and see her.
Make your way outside the church.
Pharius will follow from a distance.
You guys
Anthony's
arrive.
also gonna follow within radiant burst damage.
Don't.
This is up for me,
Nah,
Anthony.
I don't have that. I don't have that power no more.
Within any given time, I would like to stay at least 60 feet away from Anthony. This is an official restraining order.
Listen, that's bold of you to assume he can't cover 50 feet in 6 seconds.
It would be illegal to do so.
Seeing you guys.
You're a fiend, like you said. When did you care about legality?
When it concerns me.
No, some fiends are actually quite concerned with legality. Lawful evil, a devil of Kardeus's background, would believe strongly in law and order. But, however, you guys approaching from behind this old lady, this lovely, nice, warm old lady, she sees you coming and then gives you a little bit of a wave. Oh, hello, it's you. Welcome. Welcome. So lovely to see you all again.
Actually, does she? Actually, can I insight that?
Absolutely. You see that she's not stoked that you're here. She kind of considers you a problem after last time you prevented her from picking up some of her merchandise.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I paid her. Or did I? I might have.
You talked her out of it and got some pies for yourself.
Oh, yeah. I paid her.
Yes, no, of course. It's good to always lovely to see our customers, our satisfied customers returning. Can I help you with a dream pie? Good sir.
Oh, wait. Let me see if I still have some of those in here.
You can always have more. There's no such thing as too many dream pies.
Pharius
one-
just gonna glare from the distance.
Oh! Gone.
Be such a stick in the mud. Come now, so you know that is always a reason to indulge on occasion. Here, I'll give you I'll give you one for free. It's against my policy, but here, first one's on the house.
That's how they get various. They get you addicted to their drugs and then you become dependent.
It's my favorite rumor of all time. Like, I've been buying drugs for a long ass time. You know what I've never gotten? Free drugs. Fucking drug dealers make you pay. There ain't no fucking free sample.
So this reminds me of a funny story from like a DARE program at my school, which is an anti-drug program.
Yeah, I went to. I love those programs. Yeah, like they're gonna get you hooked. I love that. Go ahead, man.
So he passed around. So the police officer passed around 3 joints and said that if I don't get all 3 of these back, we're locking down the school and searching everyone till I find it. When it came back to him, he had 4.
Plot twist.
Oh, now what are you gonna do?
Well, I technically didn't say anything about getting another joint back, but we still have a problem, kids.
Yeah.
Oh wait, why? Can I ask Dream Pie Lady why she's here?
Well, I go to all the cities. I have customers everywhere.
How far is your reach?
Reach? I don't know. I have to put it like that. It sounds so sinister. One moment. And you watch as she walks up a driveway, up a pathway to a house, knocks on the door. The door opens quickly, and she grabs a child from inside, walks it almost lovingly, patting it on the head back to the cart, lifts up a little bit of like a flap or a curtain from underneath the cart where you see like 7 or 8 other kids in cages, opens up a cage, throws the kid inside of the cage of the cart, bolts it closed, and then starts continuing on down the street, maintaining conversation with you as if nothing happened.
I mean, I'm not gonna interfere with her. She's a
What?
working woman.
Oh,
What was that? What's going on?
We all
Oh.
get by our
You
own
have
specific ways.
That
So-
creature is
That
known
one.
as a night hag.
Oh,
Don't say it like that. She's a working woman. She's making a living for herself, and these people just happen to be drug addicts.
what's with the
Stealing
children?
I mean,
with
they
the
can't
children?
pay. They didn't have to, get addicted to the dream pies. They just want to live in a false reality because they can't deal with their own problems.
Yeah, you'll see, this one
Sounds
gets
like
it.
Barovia.
Yes, I
Yes,
knew.
That's
Kardeus,
Barovia
that
for
makes
ya.
sense, but it's about being the bigger person. Pharius will draw the sword and start walking towards her.
Anthony will
Kardeus
also
will step in
proceed
front of the
towards
hag.
her.
Whoa. Oh, now you two no need to make all this fuss over little old me.
It's not like she's killing them. They're indentured servants.
I don't think you know how night hags work then.
It's not like.
Then-
Wait, hold up.
Oh, I don't appreciate that implication. I would make sure that these children are fat and happy for their whole lives.
Would you then
Can
promptly
Anthony
steal
sneak
from
to the
them?
back of the cart?
Please
and
step aside,
grab-
Kardeus.
Night hags aren't one of the things I have in my book, so yeah, I don't know what she does.
Can
I have
Anthony
witches,
sneak
though.
around and like try to unlock the cages from the back of the cart?
Anthony, give me a stealth check.
Awesome.
Pharius continues forward, unsheathing his sword, purpose intent on his eyes.
Ooh.
She slaps your hand, Anthony. Oh, no, you naughty boy. Those are mine now. Property of Bone Grinders Incorporated. No, shoot! No, it's mine!
And Anthony's whole posture is going to change to a bit more of a brutish one than normal.
Look, all right, you guys gotta really stop bucking with my merchandise. This is my income. This is my through line. You're really fucking with my, the supply side of my business, all right? I need these children. Please let me just have them. I'll pay you off. You want money? Here, have a pie.
I'm gonna grab her by her old woman hands, kneel down, and look her dead in the eyes. You're like, look, I understand you're making a living, but it seems that my traveling companions have a problem with whatever you're doing. So I need you to answer to me truthfully. What are you doing with the children? Has it been a minute since I've been talking to her?
Say we're just in front of that. We're at 59 seconds as she responds. I'm like a second mother to them. I care for them, I see to their needs, I educate them, and, well, I assure you, they're never hungry at my home, the old windmill.
Are you telling me the truth? Can I hit this one with the persuasion now?
With an insight of 23, you think she's telling the truth. She definitely...
No, I mean, like, can I use my persuasion now that it's been a minute?
No, she finishes a response at 59 seconds.
You said it was 59 seconds. Responded. Wookie, I will not play these games.
No, DM! No, you must let me charm her!
I mean, it's not an immediate thing. She gets a save.
Again, you guys take the minute that your spell requires. Speaking over, Anthony continues to try and, like, sneakily, like, unlatch a latch and open the door for a kid. She keeps catching him. You go ahead and cast your spell. Silver Tongue, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. But with the added stuff I got with the last couple feats, this is
Ooh.
a +2. So 21 persuasion against her insight.
Insight. I do not have a night hag stat block here. One moment. +2. 7.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna look her dead in the eyes, and his eyes are gonna kind of frost over a kind of reddish color, and be like, "Are you telling me the truth?"
I can't lie to you, Kardeus. And you, in that way that little old ladies do, she kind of puts her arms together and starts swinging back to side to side. All right, you got Granny. I was going to maybe grind their bones and put them into dream pies, but that's part of the business. Look,
I
if
thought
you...
we tried the G pies, and freaking Herrick said there were no kids in there.
No. I mean, I was lying, but I didn't mean to hurt you. Look, if you're going to make an omelet, you gotta break some children's brain skulls open. That's all. It's all part of the business.
Are they a necessary ingredient?
Not quite necessary. You know how they taste without the bones of children? They'd be disgusting.
Can't you get like free range or like more,
Free-range children.
I
Is that
would
just the
free-range the
orphans?
children, but that unfortunately makes them stringy and tough. You really have to keep them locked up in a tight box. You don't want them moving around too much. And extra sweets. Give them plenty of candy and bread. You want to make them cakes? Fatten them up really good. And then you get those delicious bones. You pull those out. You'll grind those down. Oh, the marrow's so delicious. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. You must try it. This batch here is a very good batch. Would you like one of my pies, dear?
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Ah, right, fantastic. Yeah, it'll be one gold piece for you.
Oh no, that's fine. I'll add that to my inventory. Is this better than the last dream pie I got?
Absolutely, it is far away. At least it's a... Now, all my work is exceptional, you understand? World-class, 5 stars. But if I had to say, this batch came out particularly delicious.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear. One quality dream pie has been added to my inventory.
Yes, it must have been.
One gold piece has been taken away.
So, Kardeus.
Well, you see, ma'am, I can't really, help you much. While I do enjoy the fact that you are being an entrepreneur, starting your own business, doing things as they should be done, the people I currently work with are on the more good line side. And as such, I am no longer in control of your fate. So,
I
with that being
understand.
said,
No.
Kardeus is gonna sprout his wings and kind of fly up in somewhere. He's like, "All right, you handle that by yourselves then."
As
Always a
soon as
pleasure.
Kardeus is out of the way, Pharius is going to strike with the sword.
I think the Night Hag is also going to be thinking the exact same thing, and as you guys, it's like The only thing standing between you two at this point was Kardeus, and as he flies directly up, both of you are gonna like having readied in action to attack each other.
As he's like floating out there, he's like, "No hard feelings. I don't know your name. I'm gonna call you Margaret. Yes, you seem like a Margaret. No hard feelings, Margaret.
I'm taking thanks for the heads up.
Oh yes.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative because both of you were ready to rock against each other.
Hot damn.
Pharius,
Pharius is just ready to beat up.
ready to rock, and then Anthony, you are in the initiative. If you'd like to be, go ahead. Oh, and Kardeus, of course. Yes.
I'm just here to cheer people on.
I'm a cheerleader.
So, Pharius, you go ahead and slash out with your sword as your friend Kardeus is barely out of the way. You almost catch a bit of Kardeus' clothes.
Wow, nice rolls, dude.
God's really just trying to lay down the justice on this night hag.
Justice. And you got 2 20s in a roll tonight, and so did I.
Yeah. Does a 14 hit?
14. I think it will, actually. Night Hag's pretty low. Oh, never mind.
It's not a pretty low thing.
It's not as low as I thought it was. 14 misses.
Alright. But that's still 11 slashing and 6 radiant.
Nice
Might not
hit.
have been here to fight a night hag.
So 11, 6, 17. That would be 5. The Night Hag. Watch as the Night Hag disappears in front of you. Pharius. What was that?
Like a teleport or just invisible?
Shimmering, fading into a being of complete wispiness. Wispy level 100%.
Oh God, no, please.
Oh
Alright.
yes, embrace it.
I have blind sight. Can I tell where she went?
Blind sight? I don't think you'd be able to see her, no.
Cool. So she went to a different. That well.
Mm-hmm. Am I
Oh,
just
this is
making
ethereal.
noises?
I've been hearing tag noise.
Anyway.
Give me 1 second. She did a thing, and I gotta figure out what happened. How many spells does a knight have hag if a knight hag could hag?
Night hags don't. Wait.
It
I'm
doesn't
gonna say
look.
1.
Yeah, it doesn't
They
look
cast
like
one
she would
spell.
be able to cast a
has-
spell at a higher level if she had access to that spell.
1, 2, 3, 4. She has 5 spells.
Right. Oh, excuse me. Okay, she has 5 spells, but what level of a spellcaster is she?
It doesn't really say because she only has like the innate spell casting.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say at the base level. Damn, I rolled low. Pharius,
Mm-hmm.
you feel your eyelids grow heavy and your body weak. How many current points, hit points do you have currently?
21. Do I get a save?
Oh, I know this spell.
Oh, how unfortunate.
My paladin lost a fight to this spell.
My barbarian lost a fight to this spell.
Fucking hate this spell.
You feel your limbs heavy, and as you're about to lose consciousness and fall into the sweet, soft ground, you bat it off. You know this is a no-good trick by the night hag, and you shake yourself awake. Looking over, you see a grimacing night hag once again disappear into the ethereal realm and vanish. Actually, she wouldn't be able to do that till next round, huh?
Probably.
Anthony, you watch this night hag, like bamf from right next to Pharius to like 30 feet away. Cast
Can I
a
follow
sleep
her?
spell. Yeah, absolutely. You see her.
Oh. I'm
Although
just
in the
gonna
ethereal
flap my
realm.
way to her.
Yeah, from your position, high up, flying around, you do see it. You give her a little golf clap.
Oh yes, very nice. Very nice strategy.
So how far away is she from Anthony?
Within range. She's within 30 feet if you want to give her a swipe.
Oh boy. Anthony's gonna run on over there, drawing his short sword. Okay, so going to attack
Whack, whack.
twice with that. Then use a key point to use 2 unarmed strikes as well.
Both those miss, and the 2 unarmed strikes hit.
Oh, wonderful.
I've got the 7, I've got the 6. 12, 6, got it. Bludgeoning damage?
Yeah.
All right, I've got it. Coming
Oh.
back. Go ahead.
Oh wait, so she's 30 feet away. Did she disengage her like when people are pursuing her? What's up?
Oh, I had her bamf in and out of ethereal realm. Kind of like walk and sneak away and then try and cast sleep. But she rolled low, unfortunately. He was able to shake it off.
Oh, I can do that.
I can sleep. I can sleep people
No.
too.
I can go into the. I'm gonna go into the astral plane and just follow her. If she decides to come in there, we can have a nice little chat.
All right, you wait for her in the ethereal realm, like you're ready to pounce on her. Back up to Pharius.
So is she currently in the material plane?
Currently, just having been hit from your friend Anthony, she is in the material plane, yes.
Alright. Run over there. Take 2 more slashes.
God, just really intense today.
Just
Nice
against
crit.
this night hag.
All right, yeah, you obviously hit with a crit, and the 12 will miss.
That is 12 slashing and 10 radiant. And that is Pharius' turn.
Starting to look rough. You see that the bludgeoning damage doesn't do as much as you thought it would. You know, we really have to stop running into each other like this. Maybe I'll have to make some plans to ensure that you don't interfere with the harvesting of my perfectly acquired raw goods. A good day, sir.
Kardeus is just gonna nod like, no, she's making some good points.
And with that, the Night Hag will drift and shimmer out of reality into some not too far away plane. Pharius, you feel like you may have just made a powerful enemy.
Oh wait, can I still follow her?
Oh, you see her bamf into the ethereal realm and kind of limp hobble over in the direction to the You see her making her direction somewhere.
I mean, I'm gonna just follow along with her. I like her.
She's great, isn't she?
She really is.
And someone's got to do something with all these kids. Bunch of orphans running around here.
Truly.
She just left her cart.
Completely out of sight.
Unless you can see the ghost plane.
Nope.
She did leave her card, Anthony, and as you look around, where'd that night egg go? You kind of absentmindedly just start opening the cages, and the cages burst open. The kids run and drop to the ground, kick you in the shin, and run away laughing.
Little shit.
Hey, we got a free cart.
Thanks, mister. We appreciate it. Now go fuck yourself.
Oh, these are the kids that rob people, aren't they?
What? Us never. As they have a hand inside of your pocket. Oh, wait. No, you're in the theater room. Never mind.
Yeah, just totally trailing after Margaret.
Ah, yes, the most wholesome of all the children from history.
The thieves.
Listen, they knew how to live.
And looking something up, tell which direction she's going, and as you follow her, Kardeus, you walk past the outskirts of Vallaki, past the giant walls with spikes and wolf's heads on top. Out past the edge, the perimeter of the city, you see now Lake Zarovich. And the shimmering blue is so pretty today, so glassy. You can see the reflection of the surrounding mountains in the clear waters. Looking out to the middle of the lake, you see one solitary boat out there.
What's Margaret doing?
Margaret? Who's Margaret?
That's just the name I'm giving the night hag. You never gave her an official name.
Well, you never asked me what my name was.
Oh, well, yeah, since we have the time to chat, what is your name?
Oh, we're right this way, dear. Just a stroll through the ethereal plains. Watch your step.
Oh, yeah, we gotta watch out for those weird wispy spiders.
Oh, God, there's one. Look out.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit. No, come this way. Oh, fuck. Those things are terrible. Wizards
Right.
of the Wild. Where's Old Bone Grinder on the map? I'll find it here, don't worry. It's in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Location now. Okay. From Vallaki, she starts making her way southeast. That is not too far. What are the rest of you, Anthony and Pharius, doing as your friend Kardeus bamps into the ethereal realm and abandons you?
Well, Anthony's securing his brand new cart he just got.
Yeah, very
Slightly
kind of
used.
helping empty it.
And once they finish, he's going to be sitting up in the driver's seat. Assuming, wait, what kind of? Does it have a horse attached to it or something?
No, it seems like the night hag was just pushing it along, which is surprising because it's full of a bunch of kids. You're like, wow, she might have been stronger than she was letting on. That old lady disguise might have been a ruse.
So
Very
he's gonna-
already.
So Anthony's just going to be leaning against it, drinking.
Where you guys are, sitting on the outskirts of town, just past the gate, you're leaning up against the cart. All the kids have already run away. You successfully saved the children. Good job, guys. Q would be proud. Just
Pharius
enjoy.
is gonna pull out some meat from his pocket.
You pull out some pocket bacon.
Anthony's going to offer him some alcohol. All responsible like. Handing people alcohol, yep.
Yeah, Pharius will politely decline.
Isn't that pocket bacon like 3 days old?
Something like that.
Pocket bacon never goes bad.
It's a drink.
Like goblin fingers, like scrumptious morsels.
God, I miss Eric.
Oh man, Herrick was a really memorable character. Goblin fingers, come on. Come on, who doesn't love goblin fingers?
Alcohol does me no good, and don't quite like the taste.
Doesn't work too long on me. When I get all glowy or whatever that is, tends just to burn away, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. I still have a whole bottle of Wizard's Winery mid-shelf in my inventory.
Oh, well, I'll have to tell my sisters about that. We'll pull down a few glasses and open that bottle up.
Oh sure, yeah, we can have a nice little, tea plate and all that. We can have a nice little chat.
We have lost Kardeus to the Night Hag.
We can start juice boy.
Oh boy. Got a new villain. Oh boy.
I mean, she's a fellow neutral evil. You people were just good.
Gold, you kindred souls over here. They're gonna start a new gold villain. So, as Kardeus and the Night Hag make their way through the forest and the ethereal realm, we're gonna come back over to Anthony and Pharius. You continue killing time at the cart here. And you take in your surroundings. You guys are out of the city a little bit. Obviously, the Night Hag was trying to make good her escape before you were able to stop her. And you take in the nature, the surroundings, and see out over the lake, at the foot of the mountain, nestled in the misty forest, is a large lake, the Lake Zarovich. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like monstrous mirror. Pulled up along the southern shore are 3 small boats. A 4th boat can be seen in the middle of the lake. A lone figure sitting in it, fishing pole in hand.
How far out?
If you were at full rowing sprint, at row sprint, it might take you 30, 40 seconds to get out there. He's quite far away, way out there. It's a big lake, too.
Yeah. With how quiet his voices tend to carry across water.
You listen, you don't hear anything, just a quiet lapping of the water against the shore. And then you hear like a struggling and a splash. You look up as the movement instinctively pulls your eyes to the figure. You see him stand up, some kind of sack over his shoulder, maybe 4 foot, limp. He throws the sack over the edge and sits back down, picking up his fishing pole. The wet splash.
Pharius is gonna glance over at Anthony and then back out to the water. What do you make of that?
Clue.
Both of you give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Not bad.
Pretty good for a +1.
I love it.
Anthony, you just see a guy fishing. It's probably just fishing. Pharius, you see a man take out a human body wrapped up and restrained inside of a sack and throw the sack into the water. You watch as the person within the sack struggles in vain as they slowly drift beneath the surface.
What is it with the murderers in this place? Come, Anthony. And Pharius will start making his way towards one of the boats.
Okay, you quickly untie one of the boats and push it out. Anthony jumping into the rowboat.
Well, from my experience,
Anthony, I
Oh,
thought I told you to put that router in your
uh,
pants. Did you lie to me? I want your dick inside of the turning gears of that router. I know that's not how routers work, but if you're not getting an
I
electrical
moved
burn
it.
from your router
Okay.
because your penis is inside the circuit board of the router, I'm not happy.
Is it getting better?
Yes.
Okay, so it can't go on this side of me. It has to stay on this side of me. Gotcha.
Technical schmifficultures.
So what are you saying?
Okay. I said, Anthony said, that's just kind of what happens here. I don't know if it's got something to do with the no sun or anything like that. Just how it is.
Some bleak ass motherfuckers. Anthony, I'm assuming you're taking up the oars here.
Sure, yeah.
Give me a athletics check as you guys feverishly try and push through to the middle of this lake and save this person.
Okay.
Wow, nice roll. Yeah, no problem. You guys almost kick up like a wake, and you guys fly to the middle of the lake, and Pharius, reaching over the side of the boat, you reach down, and all the way down, you have to insert your arm into the water up to the shoulder to reach down. The person inside of the sack, having lost their strength and started to sink, you just managed with your fingertips to grab hold of the sack and lift it out of the water onto the boat with a wet, whipping drip.
Pharius will quickly just take the edge of the blade and just cut it open and pull it off the face.
You hear ripping sound as you tear away the fabric. You see the face of a 12-year-old girl sputter and cough as she looks up to you. Thankful gratitude pouring from her eyes as she coughs at you. Corona.
Pharius will look to the other figure on the other boat.
He's looking back at you. It just seems to be an old drunk guy. He's like wobbling back and forth with his unfocused eyes at you.
I'd ask why, but you wouldn't give a proper response.
Your mother wouldn't give you a proper response. Yeah, like this.
Pharius just ignores the drunk man, tends to the girl, getting her out of the bag.
Can Anthony walk over to the other boat? And, you know how Batman grabs people and holds them off the ledges of buildings?
You
Can
row
Anthony
your
do
boat.
that to him on the boat?
You row your boat over to the other boat, grab him, lift him out of his boat.
Over the water, yeah.
Wait, wrong. I was not doing anything wrong. You're gonna get me. Why is Rocky out here fishing on this lake here? It's weird.
You seem to be drunk, my friend. Let me help you. He's gonna just shove him under the water and bring him back up.
What do you mean you're gonna help me? I don't need help. Hey, that's cold. Come on now, don't do that.
And as Anthony waterboards this drunk,
We're gonna cut scene back over to Kardeus as
the night hag and Kardeus arrive at a windmill in the middle of a field.
Oh, it's actually quite peaceful up here.
Gotta ignore the giant spiders.
Oh, well, yeah, if you get past that, it's fine.
Chapter 7. I want Chapter 8. These gross two-headed disgusting things. Wait, no, I want Chapter 6, right? Right? It's back here somewhere. This will be the last thing we do before for tonight's session. Fine, I'll use the index. Jesus. This chapter's not easy to find in them. I really should put a tab on this. Leading you through these chest-high grass, you guys come into the side of a building. A haggard, heavy-set old woman with a face as wrinkled as boiled apple sweets. She sweeps the floor, pushing around a few old bones and stirring up old clouds of white dust with a broom. She wears a blood-stained, flour-caked apron with long, sharp bookend impales her bundled-up mound of gray hair. The dirt-cake windows allow very little light to enter this 80-foot-high chamber, most of which is taken up by a large millstone connected by wooden gear shafts that rise through the ceiling into the center of the room. A stone staircase continues up towards the sound of a loud cranking. Sisters, I'm home and I've brought company. Oh. No, another guest. I didn't think we have time for that. Oh, stop being such a stickler about this. Will be such a pleasant experience. Yes, sisters, please come meet my new friend, Kardeus. As two other night hags come up out of the old bone grinder, you see them, standing over different pots and pans. You smell different things in the air, and they come down to see what the old fuss is about.
I'll present them with the bottle of wine.
Oh, that's so generous. Thank you. We do love our visits to the wineries. They've gotten a little trouble these days, but they all love it. Make a good product.
Oh yes, I definitely do. It was the first wine I had here that didn't taste unsavory.
No, they do good jobs. Unfortunately, they've gotten on the bad side of baby Larda. Damn it.
That would explain their missing shipments.
I want to say Baba.
Baba Yaga?
Not Baba Yaga. It's Baba Lysaja. Lysaja.
Yugoslavia?
Yep, she's Yugoslavian, so that's easily confused. No, her name's Baba Lysaja.
Who?
Oh, no. Morgantha, that's not going to be a serious problem. The were-ravens will surely be able to figure out something to do with the Baba Lysaja. I'm just going to say it differently every time.
Alright, that works.
Bella?
Oh, are the other two night hags just looking like night hags? Like, not just little old ladies, but actual abominations?
No, they look like sweet old ladies, if a little bit rounder than Morgantha, who led you here. Bella Sunbane and Ophelia Wormwiggle are perfectly harmless-looking old ladies.
Wormwiggle.
I know, I thought that was a good one,
That's
too.
amazing.
Ah, that's so sweet. It's nice of you to hang out with some fellow fiends.
Oh, well, you know, you got birds of a feather stick together. Come with me, dear. I have something for you. Morgantha leads you upstairs through the twisting circular building. There's a staircase that wraps around the edge. She guides you into a second-story bedroom. Walking over to some stuffed, moldy straw beds, she lifts up the mattress and, bringing back some 6 pieces of jewelry, hands them over to you. We found these on some of the children. Seems like they've been poking around in their parents' valuables. We don't have any need for these, and hopefully they can aid you or someone, yes?
Oh, thank you very much. I'm sure I can find some use for them.
Dancing around the thick wooden gear shaft in the center of this cramped circular room are 2 ugly young women wearing the silk shawls. Those are the old ladies, the sisters, Bella Sunbane and Ophelia Wormwiggle. In the rotting wooden closet are 3 crates stacked on top of each other with small doors set into them. Next to the door, next to the closet, is a heap of discarded clothing. A ladder climbs up to the wooden trap door and the 9-foot high ceiling. And that pile of clothing it's stacked up. It's very big.
If I had to give an estimate of about how many pairs of clothing
Thousands.
there were. Right.
It's like
Okay.
thousands of little shoes.
Honestly, why don't you guys just burn those? It's more of a keepsake.
Oh, well, I like to lie down in it sometimes. Sometimes, if you're careful and you pay attention, you can still smell those little feet.
Alrighty then. I guess to each his own.
Quiet now. You'll come back if you need anything else from us. And, of course, we have a supply of those dream pastries we're always looking to get rid of.
Oh yes, they are quite nice pastries.
All right. Well, you know where to find us. You come back anytime now you hear, dear.
Oh yes, thank you. You are such nice company. I hope things go well. I'm sorry for the interference that happened today, but I do hope things do well.
Well, we have ways of making sure those that interfere with us are dealt with, and your friend we'll be seeing him very soon tonight, even.
Uh-huh.
You make your way out of there?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
I'm sorry,
Why
I
don't
didn't
you... Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
keep cutting you off your question. What were you going to ask?
I was gonna ask, what are the effects of the dream pies?
I'll double check it. If I'm not mistaken, they incapacitate you for 1d10 hours. Hours, not rounds. And while you're incapacitated in this way, you have the most wonderful visions of ecstasy.
Right. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. There. I'm gonna remember this place, just in case.
Taking a mental note. So you'll be able to find your way back. You make your way back towards the city. And as
I'm
you
gonna
do
stay
so,
in the ethereal plane while I walk back.
it couldn't hurt. You shunt yourself over to the ethereal plane and see in the wispy
No.
Nope, never mind. Nope, no, it's not wispy. Everything's just ethereal.
I refuse to deal with face spiders.
You see, walking back towards your friends, a series of large rocks, megaliths, in a circle, crude circle. Not far as you walk through the ethereal realm, just glancing over, you see in the middle of these giant crude stones, some carved with bears and crude carvings. Each of these 4 stones seems to resemble a different season. One for winter, fall, summer, and spring. Looking up, you see circling above the stones 6, 7, several ravens.
Do they look like normal ravens, or?
That's odd. They don't usually seem to circle and, very fixed on this one spot. Looking down, you see a dream pastry in the center of the circle.
About how old does that dream pastry look?
Looks pretty new. They must have just set it out here today. One of the ravens swoops down and pecks at it a little bit, and at the movement, you see a pile of these white stones next to the dream pie in the center of this circle of holy stones.
I'm gonna pick up a stone.
Bending over, and this small pile of stones probably comes up to the knee. Grasping one of these small rocks in your hand, you roll it around, and you realize it's a children's tooth.
Gonna slowly set that down.
You setting it back down, completing this act of desecration against these old gods. Wow, these night hags were sicker than you thought.
I've seen worse.
I bet you have. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Of course, Kardeus has seen worse. Went a little long tonight. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. That was quite an interesting turn of events.
Look, I want to hang out with my Nahag friends.
Pharius wants them dead.
Lawful good. Oh, you guys are no fun.
Chaotic good.
I'm neutral. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Pharius is chaotic good.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like monsters that prey on the innocent.
Those children were robbing people.
They're still children.
It means nothing. They're Barovian children.
With it.
Still not healthy to leave them alive and around. Night hags are terrible creatures.